searching for memories of bygone days. That's when I saw the old church by the side of the way. Its windows were broken, weeds covered the door, yet I was compelled to enter once more. You know, Mike, the plaster was falling, the roof was caving in. No longer did anyone worship within, but like a statue of honor, the old altar still stood there to rescue the perishing who knelt there in prayer. If the altar could talk, what would it say? Would it tell of the many who had knelt there to pray? Would it show of the tear stains there in its wood as they cried for the evil and rejoiced with the good? If the altar could talk, oh, what a tale would it boast of the blood that kept our souls out of hell. Paint a picture of life's change as down the aisle they walk. There'd be no end to the story if the altar could talk. Then I stepped down to a room where little children had once learned of a heaven to gain and a hell that really burned. One lonely book lay open on the floor. You know what it was, brother? I picked it up and I read its pages once more. You know, it told of the Christ who arose from his grave to redeem the lost. His life freely gave, but then my mind went back to where the old altar had stood. You know, it was a lighthouse for the weary, fashioned in wood. If the altar could talk, what would it say? Would it tell of the many who had knelt there to pray? Would it show of the tear stains there in its wood as they cried for the evil and rejoiced with the good? If the altar could talk, oh, what a tale would it boast of the blood that kept our souls out of hell. Paint a picture of life's change as down the aisle they walk. There'd be no end to the story if the altar could talk. Oh, what a story if the altar could talk. Before iTunes and all this stuff, I would get a letter in our office in Ohio, and it would say, if it said Brother Calvin, instead of Kevin, I didn't even have to look at the return address. I knew it was in Mall Country. It happened several times because I was known when he played me as that name. He never did ever say my name right. When I see him in heaven, I'm going to say, J. Basil, I'm Kevin. All right? And he'll laugh. But I'm saying, well, I got several letters wanting a CD or whatever. And when it said that, I knew, and it would be Knoxville or Maryville or whatever. It was somewhere in Rome, Georgia, the way he said it. And I knew by the letter where it came from. I got a kick out of that. I loved it. But he played this song repeatedly, and he gave me a real good shot when I first started my ministry in '92. He grabbed a hold of this song, and it's an honor to sing it in Mall Country today. And it says, I heard about a stone that was hewed out of the mountain. There was a young man in Indiana, heard this on the radio, and he called me that day, and he said, is this Kevin? And I thought, I think I know who this is. And it was Bill Gaither. Pretty cool. And I said, no, I didn't. All right. I said, yes, sir. Scared to death. I'm like, hey, Bill, how you doing? We'd never talked. And he said, I heard you doing a song called I Heard About a Stone That Was Hewed Out of the Mountain. And I said, yeah, that song's over 100 years old. Why tell Bill? He wrote it. You know, no, I'm teasing. It's over 100 years old, and he knew that, of course. He's into it. And he said, I want that on my next video. That was quite an honor. And it ended up on his second biggest selling video in the history of Gaither recording. The first one being his Homecoming, the first one, which was kind of an accident. They just did it with a little VCR. And they sold, I don't know how many of that thing. But the next bestseller he had, or has had to date, is the one I'm on with I Heard About a Stone. So every time I see him, I always remind him, you know why that's the second biggest seller. But we just joke about it. But if he were to walk in today, and I sung everything, he'd say, did you sing the Stone? He would hold a gun on me to sing the Stone. He likes it that well. Danny Gaither, before he died, told me, he said, Bill loves that song more than you know. You just don't understand. Bill later told me, he said, I like a few songs a lot. That's the way he is, just a few a lot. He said, that's just he ended up telling me it was his favorite on the DVD, which was a real honor. It's over 100 years old, Mike, and I still have people ask me if I wrote it. But Alan Presley was a little boy when he did. So, Alan, I'm trying to get you back, okay? I heard about a stone that was hewed out of the mountain. I got to find it. That big of a build-up, and I'm not ready. I forgot to find it. I tell you what, I think it's right there. There we go. All right, hope you remember. Oh, I heard about a stone that was hewed out of a mountain, Lord. I heard about a stone that came rolling down from Babylon. I heard about a stone that was hewed out of a mountain, Lord, and tore down the kingdoms of this world. Oh, Lord, I'm searching for that stone that was hewed out of a mountain, Lord. I'm searching for that stone that came rolling down from Babylon. I'm searching for that stone that was hewed of a mountain, Lord, and tore down the kingdoms of this world. Oh, Lord, oh, Daniel saw the stone that was hewed of a mountain, Lord. Oh, Daniel saw that stone that came rolling down from Babylon. Oh, Daniel saw that stone that was hewed of a mountain, Lord, and tore down the kingdoms of this world. Oh, Lord, I've had a great time being here. I appreciate you having me. And the Spencers, have you had a good time today? My mother had that stone that was hewed of a mountain, Lord. My mother had that stone that came rolling down from Babylon. My mother had that stone that was hewed of a mountain, Lord, and tore down the kingdoms of this world. Oh, Lord, well, I found the stone I can't hear y'all.